American Jewish Committee, AJC, is honored to inaugurate the Greek Orthodox Archdiocese of America's Faith and Freedom series in recognition of the bicentennial of the Greek Revolution. We join with our Greek friends in celebrating the journey that led to Greek independence. This is a wonderful opportunity to embrace the intertwined legacies of the Greek and Jewish civilizations, both of which span the millennia. Freedom is a value and aspiration that has carried the Jewish people and faith throughout our history. From our formative Festival of Freedom, Passover, in which we tell the Exodus story, to the return of the Jewish people to its ancestral homeland and the founding and flourishing of the modern state of Israel in our day. We might remember that when Moses said to Pharaoh those powerful words, "Let my people go," his demand was for both physical and spiritual freedom. "Let my people go," Moses said, "so they may celebrate a feast to God, to worship God in their own particular way." At the Passover Seder, we celebrate the great Exodus as a march from slavery to freedom, accentuating our physical liberation, from darkness to light, highlighting our spiritual emancipation. Similarly, today, Israel's national anthem, Hatikvah, the Hope, embraces freedom as its clarion call. When Jews sing Hatikvah, they summon freedom for both our people and our faith. At its crescendo are the words, Liot am chofshi be'artzenu, to be a free people in our own land, for our physical freedom. Be'eretz Tzion v'Yerushalayim, adding a call for the spiritual freedom we associate with Zion and Jerusalem. Like the Greeks, the Jews have survived and flourished for dozens of centuries, notwithstanding our adversaries. We have faced enemies who sought to destroy us through physical or spiritual persecution, but we have prevailed with our faith and national resilience. And sadly, once again, even as the last of the survivors of the Holocaust, the lowest point in human history, leave us, we are battling what we had hoped would be a part of our past, but not our future, a deadly, resurgent anti-Semitism. Is it possible that our freedom is once again at risk? Never again will we allow the world to be silent or passive as our freedom to live and practice as Jews is threatened. This country, the United States of America, has been a blessing for the Jewish people. We have never in our long diaspora history been more free than we are here in America. We share that gift of freedom with our Greek Orthodox brothers and sisters, and so many others who make up the blessing of American diversity. And with that gift of freedom comes another Jewish value, responsibility. Responsibility for the safety and security not only of our own people, but all peoples. The gift of freedom requires that we fulfill the Torah commandment to not stand idly by when another is oppressed. With the blessing of our freedom, we must reject being bystanders and instead become upstanders, those who stand up against all forms of hate. We must protect the religious freedom of all, be they Jews, Christians, Muslims, Hindus, Buddhists, Sikhs, Baha'is, and many others. This responsibility that comes with freedom is not exclusive to the Jewish people. It is the responsibility of all. In that spirit, we are grateful that His Eminence Archbishop Epiphoros of America and the Greek Orthodox Archdiocese of America have chosen to use the gift of freedom as a responsibility. They have spoken out against anti-Semitism, educating their faithful and others how anti-Semitism threatens the freedom of all peoples and not only the freedom of the Jewish people. How the health of a society will depend on its response to anti-Semitism and all forms of hate. Blessings to the Greek people as they celebrate. As we celebrate with them this momentous anniversary, the bicentennial of the Greek Revolution, may this moment inspire us to affirm, cherish, and defend the blessings of our shared freedom.